Hello, what up, Twitch Nation and everybody around the world? What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator flight and another stream. Sorry, you guys, it took so long to get back online. My modem actually went out, and it was a whole thing to get another one. Got it, and it ended up not being the modem. It ended up being the outside line to my apartment. They ended up having to fix it, and here we are, good as new, working. So, you know, it took some days there, so to get it going. But hey, we're back online. We're perfect. So anyway, it's Wednesday, you guys. I mean, it's Thursday actually. So, excuse me. It is Thursday, and I'm actually flying to Las Vegas today. Later tonight, actually. My flight was supposed to leave at 2 p.m. Arizona time, and I'm flying Frontier, and Frontier has bumped it 3 times. Bumped it from 2, then they bumped it to 5, and then they bumped it to 10 o'clock. So, lesson learned. I say this every time I book Frontier. Lesson learned, never to book Frontier ever again. But the prices, though, the prices. So anyway, I'll be back on. The reason why I bring that up is because later on I'm going to mimic that flight. I got the flight number and everything. We're going to go ahead and do that flight later on this afternoon. But right now we're going to do an Air Canada flight. We haven't done an Air Canada ops and an Air Canada route, so I figured let's do an Air Canada flight. Let's see what we can do with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn into captain mode. Let's go ahead and get the flight briefing and get everything going, get the passengers on board, and let's get everybody going and get this flight on their way. So let's go inside of the plane, you guys. Let's jump right over here to the middle, and let's get our external power going. Alright, let's do the view so you guys can see the view. Let's go ahead and turn on our APU bleed, and let's go ahead and turn on our APU master. We will not turn on our APU start yet. Panel lights, I like my panel lights to glow, so let's turn that up to 100%. Let's turn our ATC on, and let's get our ground power connected. Ground on. There it is, request power supply. See if we can turn around this way so you see the power unit. There it is. It's right there, backing up. Yeah, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get our catering services going. Air Canada is a nice looking plane. The black and white and red plays. It really does. Alright, let's turn the view around here. Let's go right there. Let's jump back into the plane. Let's get everything set up so we can watch the crew. Nav lights come on. Wing lights come on. Beacon lights come on. Landing lights stay at restricted. Taxi lights don't come on yet. Strobe light stays off. And runway lights stay off. Let's jump in the captain's seat. Let's jump over here to the middle. Our front displays, let's turn those bright. Let's get those on 100%. There we go. This is for the right front display. Let's go ahead and jump over to the left front display. Let's get that up to 100. Alright, let's jump down here to the middle console. Let's get all these lit up as well. Let's get our MF box. Let's get that lit up as well, just in case we do need to use it. And then we'll put that on flight plan as well, just in case we need to go direct somewhere. Flight plan, perfect. Flight director, let's get that on. Information map, let's turn that on plan for now. Nautical range, let's leave that at 10. Takeoff today is going to be 250 knots. All you guys, our approach into JFK is going to be an interesting one. We actually descend and go past JFK, so we'll see the runway and the airport on our left. Then we circle around and do a big U and come back on the other side. Oh, man, it is something. All right, 250 entered. We'll be climbing at 1500. 1500. Let's turn that view so you guys can see that. There we go. Takeoff speed 250 knots. Altimeter, we're going to get that from ATC when we get clearance. We will climb at 1500 feet per minute. Let's go ahead and zoom back outside, see how catering is doing. Catering is finishing up, so let's go ahead and get our jetway connected. Okay, jetway's going to get connected. Let's jump back inside. Let's get that master alarm turned off when we open the door. There it is. Let's turn that master alarm off. Let's go ahead and turn on the fasten the seatbelt sign and no smoking sign since passengers are coming on board. And then let's go ahead and get the baggage services going. All right, flight briefing, you guys. Flight briefing for you guys, and then we're going to go ahead and make these announcements over the intercom for the passengers. So for Twitch Nation and everybody around the world, our gate today is at gate 61. We're in Toronto right now. The weather right now is Toronto 75 degrees and sunny right now. When we take off and go into JFK, we're going to get higher temperatures. We're actually going up to 81 degrees, and it's going to be sunny in JFK as well. So it should not be a difficult flight today as well. Our call sign today, Twitch Nation. Our call sign today is going to be Air Canada 2079. Air Canada 2079 is our call sign today. Our aircraft we are flying is an A320 Airbus neo. Is what we're flying today. Total flight time today is going to be is about an hour. They gave us a block time of an hour 28 minutes to finish it, but we should be on the ground about an hour. Cruising altitude is going to be 35,000 feet. Distance we are flying is 400 nautical miles, 400 even. Wind right now is 293 over 37 knots. When we are in Toronto right now, when we take off, we are taking off of runway 33 right, and when we land in JFK, they expect us to touch down on runway 22 left. And there's our flight briefing, guys. With that, we don't have any flight restrictions or anything like that. We don't have any speed restrictions that I see of on our flight briefing, so sim brief. Only thing there's nothing. We should be. The only thing I see is most critical. We got to be at 5,200 feet by the time we get to ARKK on our nav. That's the only thing I see. So as long as we're up by 5,200 feet by the time we get to ARKK on our vector point, we'll be okay. All right, let's go ahead and check the baggage crew. Looks like baggage is wrapping up now. That's the perfect time to end the briefing. So let's go ahead and jump back inside the captain's seat. Let's go inside the captain view. Let's go ahead and start our APU now. Let's go ahead and get our APU started. Let's go out here so you guys can hear it. All right, let's bring it back inside. APU should become available here shortly. APU is available. Let's go ahead and turn on our co-pilot. Let's turn him on so he can do the navigations. Not navigation, but the communications. Okay, let's get that going. Let's go ahead and get our clearance taxi IFR to JFK. So let's go ahead and hit battery 1 and battery 2 on. Let's go ahead and turn our pumps on. Ground power, I'm done with that, so let's go ahead and get the ground power to shut off. Let's hit our external power right now. Let's turn that off so it's available now if we need to use them when we touch down. Now let's go ahead and hit back. Let's get our clearance for taxi IFR. Co-captain's getting taxi IFR right now. ATC wants us to climb to 12,000 feet on takeoff. So we'll get 12,000 feet entered in here. Slide over here so you can see. Go ahead and got 12,000 feet entered in on our altitude. We're going to climb up to there at 1,500 feet still. Takeoff speed 250 knots. Let's go ahead and run up here. Strobe light comes on. Let's turn our strobe light on. Waiting for co-captain and tower to get done talking so we can request our jetway to be disconnected. Okay, they're done. Let's go ahead and click on our ground services. Let's get that jetway disconnected. Jetway is disconnected. Let's go ahead and request our pushback. Pushback was accepted. Let's turn our view up, you guys. Let's get up here a little bit over the dash. You can see what's going on. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make the captain call for the people on the plane. So just give me 1 second as we do that, as we push back and start our engines. Let's wait for the pushback. As soon as it connects, we're going to release the parking brake and we'll start engine 1. There it is. They are connected. Parking brake released. Engine mode. Let's go to start. Engine 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Phoenix Black Knight. We want to first off thank you for choosing Air Canada to use your travel needs to get to your destination. Destination today, we are going to JFK out of Toronto. JFK right now is 81 degrees and sunny. Toronto right now on the ground is 75 degrees and sunny. Do not see a difficult flight today going into JFK. Shouldn't be any bad winds or anything like that. We will have the fasten seatbelt sign off, so you will be able to move about the cabin. Our cruising altitude today will be 35,000 feet. Going up to JFK. So we want you to sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. And thanks for choosing Air Canada. How was that, you guys? That was pretty good, right? Okay, pushback is done. Let's go ahead and put our parking brake back on. Wait for engine 2 to come up to be available. Right now it's at idle. Get engine 1 going. Co-captain's getting out clearance for taxi. Let's turn our autopilot lights on. Autopilot's front displays right here. Get those out. Put our taxi light on the taxi. We did get clearance to taxi. Engine 2 is up to 11% right now. We can go ahead and do our flaps at that point. Flaps, let's bring those all the way down. Speed brakes, let's bring those all the way down as well. Take the camera on the outside. Flaps are moving up, speed brakes are up. Jump back in here. Let's go ahead and put our flaps back up. Speed brakes, let's bring those up and make those armed for takeoff. There we go. Engine mode, let's go back to normal. APU bleed comes off, APU master comes off, APU available will come off now. Perfect. Plane is up and running. Thumbs up to the ground crew. We are good to taxi. Let's go ahead and give the plane some power. Let's go ahead and release that parking brake. Parking brake right here. Parking brake released. We got to hit our max brake to kind of keep us in the control a little bit. We got momentum. Let's turn the plane. There's our taxi ribbon. I can't wait. I hope they come out with that tablet and all those graphs for Xbox S series like everybody has on those awesome computers. You know, where you can pull up your graphs, you don't have the taxi ribbon, you can just see where you're going on those graphs. I hope they somehow invert that. But until then, this is how we do it. Doesn't look to be a long taxi either. Beautiful weather if you're in Toronto, and beautiful weather if you're going to be in New York today. 81 degrees in New York, 75 in Toronto. Clear skies, both destinations. Alright, let's see if we can zoom out and see the Toronto airport. There you go. This is the default airport, just so you guys are aware. This is not payware, this is a default. Payware airports I got so far are, let's get from looking at it. LAX, Las Vegas. We do have a new one in Salt Lake City. It's a night enhancement. So we got to do a nighttime flight into Salt Lake City. It's supposed to enhance all those lights in downtown Salt Lake and all the cities around it and everything. So we got a flight coming up too, like that, this up next week as well. But like I mentioned, I am going to Vegas, you guys. So there won't be any streams starting from now until Sunday. I will jump on Sunday when I get back. I will be back around like 2 o'clock Arizona time, so I'll probably jump in around 4. So let's plan on a 4 o'clock flight on Sunday. And like I said, hit if you jump on Twitch and hit follow, you can just get that alert. So get on Twitch and hit that follow. You guys get alerted when I go. But let's plan on like 4 o'clock on Sunday. Let's plan on it. I should be back and be good. There's the windsock. Let's see how the wind's blowing. It's right over here. It's gonna come right up there. There it is. Oh yeah, we got some wind. Sure enough, Sim Brief was right. Huh. Alright, let's zoom it outside so you can check it out one more time. We do have live players on again. I keep forgetting to say that at the very beginning. We do fly with live players. We just don't turn their tags on so we see their tags. So, but yeah, too bad we're not seeing any right now as we're taxiing. It's too bad. I mean, a lot of people could be at work right now. Even better, right? Alright, I'm gonna hit this center line right here. Have us go a little bit straighter. Line up a little bit straight. There we go. There we go, we're straight. Engine's neutral. Manually stopping plane. Getting clearance for takeoff. Let's go ahead and activate that parking brake. Parking brake activated. Co-pilot's getting our takeoff clearance. That's 2982. We just got clearance for takeoff, so let's get the plane ready for takeoff. Runway lights come on. Landing lights go on. Nose lights go to takeoff. Strobe light stays on. Beacon light stays on. Wing light stay on. Nav light stay on. Okay, let's go ahead and give the plane some power. Let's go ahead and release that parking brake now. Parking brake is released. Speed brakes are armed. Check. Lights check. Flaps down to 10%. Put them down now. And check. Speed brake. Auto brake. Check, check, and check. Slowing down. Taking momentum out of the plane. Let's line up. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the plane to neutral. Manually stopping the plane again. Let's go ahead and slide down here, activate our parking brake for the last time on this runway. Let's go ahead and get our stopwatch. Hold up, perfect. Engine's up to 50%. Up and holding. Let's go ahead and activate the stopwatch. It is going to verified. Sync that. Let's release the parking brake. Let's go. Let's get it. Takeoff time. Twitch, you ready? I'm ready. We know you're ready. Let's go fly. There's 40 knots. Look over here to the right to the lever. We're going to put that in flex mode. Let's go. That's climb. There's flex. Let's go. V1. Rotating. We got a positive climb, gears up. Going beautiful. Flaps up. Autopilot. Activating 250 speed. Activating 1500 knots per minute. Climbing. Look over here to the right. We're going to put that in climb mode. There's climb mode answered. Train comes on now. Runway lights come off. Everything's holding. We are flying. Let's turn our plan now. Let's get that on to ARC. This plan right here. Let's keep that at nautical miles. Let's keep that at 10. Take you to the view on the outside, see what the takeoff look like. There you go. Not a bad takeoff at all, you guys. Alright, we do have a bend coming up here. We do book it here to the right. Air Canada's planes look nice. I like the white on black on red. I do. I think it plays very well. I like it. I like it. In Toronto, Canada. Alright guys, let's go ahead and release the crew so they can start the services. So there's one ringing on the bell. Put the seatbelt sign back on. Alright. We got to hold 250 knots until we get above 10,000 feet, and then we can get up to our open climb. Then we'll get it up to 320, and we'll get up to open climb and get up to our cruising altitude, which is going to be 35,000 feet. All right, coming up to 10,000 feet, you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our landing lights. Those come off. Get that drag off. Nose lights. Those come off. Wing lights come off. And strobe light comes off. We're going to level out the plane right now. Hit right here. We're going to level out the plane. Perfect. And then we're going to hit this up to 320 knots. And then we're going to wait to get up to 320, and then we're going to get up to 12,000. Good. Pre-climb. All right, there's 320. Let's free climb up to the rest of 12,000 feet. Altimeter down to standard. All right, they want us at 19,000 feet. Let's get up to 19,000. Since we are above 10,000 feet as well, let's go ahead and turn our nautical range. Let's get that up to 20 nauticals. All right, 27,000 feet. Let's get up to 27,000 feet. We just passed 20,000 feet. Train comes off. Alright, let's climb to Earth, cruising altitude 35,000 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Phoenix Black Knight. We have reached our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the fasten the seatbelt sign. You are free to move about the cabin. We do ask you, though, to remain in your seat with your seatbelts fastened. If you don't need to get up and move around, just for a safety concern and for the flight crew to get in and out so they can do their services. Flight crew, prepare for services. pulling our speed back to 250 and descending down to 27,000 feet. We're going to make the announcement to the crew. That's what the message we got from ATC. So let's make the announcement to the crew. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Phoenix Black Knight. We have started our descent down into JFK. We're going to go ahead and turn the fasten seatbelt signs back on. If you can work your way back to your seat and get your seat buckled in, that would be great. Flight crew, prepare for descent. Yeah, you guys, this is a we have a descend coming in. We have it's a descent. Sorry, someone was calling me. No, our approach to JFK is going to be interesting. We go past. It's going to be on our left-hand side, so we go down past it on our left, do a big U-turn, and come back on that runway. So this is going to be interesting how this plays out. I'm really excited to see how this approach really does play out here. All right, let's drop down to 17,000 feet. Let's get down to 17,000. 20,000 feet. Let's get our terrain back on. Two 2982. We gotta change our altitude. There we go. Get it off our standard barrel. We're gonna put it on 29.82. That's what ATC told us to do. Drop down to 14,000 feet. Go ahead and take more momentum out of the plane. Let's go from 250 knots. Let's drop it down to 240. 5. And let's descend to... Actually, nope. We're going to stay at 14. Turn our localizer on. Ooh. Pull our speed back to 220. And here comes that crazy approach, you guys. Let's see if I can show you it real quick. This approach they got us at. See, there's that horseshoe. We come down and loop around and come down in. Woo. Man. It's gonna be fun. So right now the airport should just be right over here to our left. Yeah, the airport's just right over there. Right up that way. Alright, we're going to go ahead and scroll our speed. Sorry, they're talking to me and I'm trying to talk at the same time here. They want us to descend to 10,000 feet. So let's get down to 10,000. After we get down to 10,000 feet, we're going to drop our speed back to 210, what I was trying to say before I got cut off. So let's get down to 10,000 feet, pull our speed back to 210. We'll get flaps 1 going, and we'll get ready for this horseshoe landing. Man, there's the ocean. You gotta love that view. Yeah, man. Look at that. Let's see if we can take it outside. Alright, gotta focus. Bring it in. Right now we're at 11,500 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and prep our plane for below 10,000 feet of flying. That means let's get our lights on. Nose lights, let's get that all the way on to take off. Landing lights, let's get those on. Let's go ahead and get our strobe light on and our wing lights on. Beacon light stays on, nav lights always stay on. Runway lights don't come on until later. Now they want us to descend down to 18,000 feet. 8,000 feet. Alright, let's descend to 8,000 feet. We're going to pull our speed back now. We are contacting approach now. So let's go flaps 1. Altimeter, they want 29er.84. So let's do that. Okay. Dropping down to 8,000 feet. We're at 9,500 right now. As soon as we get to 8,000, we'll go ahead and drop our speed back again. We'll pull back to 180. And then we'll go flaps 3. Flaps 2, excuse me. Flaps 2. Go. Our speed. Let's go 180. And we'll keep it at 180 till we get our glide slope. Till we contact tower. So let's go 180. Flaps 2. Airport should just be right over there. Go flaps 3. And we'll go flaps full. Here after we make this horseshoe bend, I believe. We may do it earlier. We'll see. See what the tower wants us to do. They want us down to 7,000 feet now. Let's get our nautical range up here on IMF. Let's get it down to 10. Let's put it right there. Perfect. And then we are descending down to 7,000 feet. All right, they want us down to 6,000 feet. Let's turn this on 100. Altimeter increments, let's turn it in 100 because no, we're not going to stay on the even thousands all the way down. Let's get ahead of that. And then once we go ahead and make this turn left, we're going to drop it down to 160. Let's get down to 4,000 feet. Pull our speed back now. Let's get it back to 160. We'll go flaps full. There's 160. Flaps full. Let's drop down to 3,000 feet. Looks like we're about 14 miles out from the runway. Still haven't got clear to approach yet. I'm assuming as soon as we make this turn, we'll get it. There it is. We're inbound. Co-captain's talking to the tower. Go ahead and get our runway lights on. Get our speed brakes armed. Speed brakes. Disarmed. Let's get those armed. Altimeter 83. Clear to approach. Let's hit our approach on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Phoenix Black Knight. We have made it clear to approach. Flight crew, prepare the cabin for approach. Check. Ooh, a little shaky. You guys see that? We got some wind. Ooh. All right, we got this. We got this. Alright, we just got clearance to land. Let's go ahead and get this on autopilot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Phoenix Black Knight. Flight crew, prepare for landing. Alright, plane's ready for landing. Check, lights on. Let's get our gears down so you guys can see it. Gears down. View out. Okay. Gears down. Auto brakes. We're gonna go to medium. There we go. Medium. Okay. Plane's ready for landing. Crew's ready for landing. Enjoy the landing, you guys. See you on the ground. Check. My plane. Check. All that wind is blowing us to the left. Check. Straighten out. Goes down gently. Nice. Reverse is going. Let's get on that center console. Center lane. 60 knots. Manually stopping. Reverse is stowed. APU bleed. APU master. APU start. Auto brake off. Let's get off of the. Let's go right here. You guys see that wind? That was rough. At least we got on the runway though. Got the nose down. Beauty. Slowing down the plane. Let's go ahead and stop here. Get our clearance for our taxi gate. Parking brake. Let's get that stowed. Go ahead and get our ATC. I don't know why they will have him just do it. Just right here. Just continue what he's doing all the whole game. Alright, let's see where we touch down, you guys. Hour and 13 minutes. Take a couple seconds off for that taxi. So what? Take a minute off. So hour and 12 minutes taxi time? That's not bad. Hour and 13 minute flight time. Alright, we got our gate clearance. Let's get the plane some power. Let's go ahead and lock on our high medium brake to keep us controlled. Releasing parking brake. Alright, let's see if we can zoom outside the plane, keep this straight away. Keep it straight for a second. Oh, that's cool. Haven't seen that one yet. That on the... Oh, that's a new one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to JFK. While we're cruising, our max brake didn't hold. Wonder why. Come on, let's see if we hold this time. Click. There it is. Okay. We got to cross the runway here. It looks like, so we gotta get our checkpoints. Like I said, we are still playing with live users. Didn't see one there. That one there. With the cross. No final, no takeoff. Oh, someone's taking the big boy out. Look at that. This is not a bad looking airport. Not bad at all. JFK. Like it. Oh, they put us over with the small planes. Why do they even need a gate? Alright, let's zoom in. Right there. And this is us. Let's really want us to turn in. Actually, right there. Okay. Gotcha. What the? I don't know. This one? Right next to the... Sure. Okay. This has got to be. It's the solid yellow line. Okay. Can't see you, Marshall. So we're gonna stop there. Engine's idle. Let's clean up the flaps for the ground crew. Flaps come up. Speed brakes come up. Doors open. Master alarm comes off. Seatbelt sign comes off. Dome light comes on. Taxi light comes off. Landing lights go to restricted. Runway lights come off. Engine 1 comes off. Strobe light comes off. Ground services, ground power connected. Engine 2 comes off. Battery 1, battery 2 comes off. Pumps come off. Engines are off. Ground crew's able. Let's get baggage services. Sternal power. Overall, not a bad flight. That wind, you guys saw that on that wind on that landing right there. It was shoving us to the right. That was interesting. But we still got the wheels down on the runway. We still were able to land straight. We were just on the left side of the runway, but we were still able to put the wheels down and still able to keep the plane going straight. So that still is a acceptable landing, in my book anyway. We weren't swaying all over the place. We were able to land. We were just on the far left. But that was some wind. But overall, not a bad flight until then. That wasn't even bad. That was just interesting how that popped up. But anyway, thank you for being here, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being a passenger on today's flight. Once again, I am Phoenix Black Knight. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you're on Twitch. So you can get my notification when I do my Las Vegas trip today. Well, actually, like I said, I got the flight plan, I got the flight number, the actual thing where we're actually flying to, so we're going to imitate it. We're going to do that later on this afternoon, so don't forget to hit that follow button, so follow me on YouTube as well. Come on over to the Twitch if you want to. If you want to look, I'll post that on there hopefully before we're able to take off. You guys can watch that too. But until then, I'm going to log off, you guys. Appreciate it. Phoenix Black Knight out. Logging off. See ya later.